This is me again, Ruowen Huang. Before I begin, let me first introduce myself. My name is Ruowen Huang. I'm an author, spirit coach, and also a psychic. Today I want to talk about hard topic for me. I want to talk about how I find my peace with domestic violence. I don't like to go there. If many of you know, many people who dealing with our hard childhood would probably be like me. We don't want to go there because we probably brought our violence, our vulnerable self. But I think I would talk about it because I realize many of my clients are dealing with domestic violence. It could be your childhood, like me, or it could be what you are going through right now. So bear with me. This might be a little bit harder topic for me or for you. I don't know what it is, but I just thought maybe I would share what I gone through. As you will see, it's still hard for me. So I wasn't raised by my own parents, so I was living from relative to relatives. My relatives wasn't nice. All I can say is they are not nice. So I dealing with a lot of you call domestic violence. That is, I happen to be a ill kid too, so I spend majority of time in the hospital, or I have to go visit hospital often. So because of that, the illness would create way more frustration than just a normal child, right? So aside from that, since I couldn't go to school like normal people does, I'm dealing with a lot of domestic violence. The worst experience I have is literally I have blood everywhere. Like I literally cannot sit on a chair for a whole month because it hurts. And in our time, where I come from, there's no child protection. And it sucks when you are kids. It's another story, whole new story if you're adult, but it sucks when you are kids. There's really not much you can do about it other than suck it up. It's, if you're brave enough, maybe you would try to run away from the place, right? So if you choose this kind of platform, I can only imagine you probably have a very hard upbringing like I do. You tend to be self-destruct. Self-destruct is you would think it's okay when people abuse you. You know what I mean? Mentally or physically. You would think that's how the world functions because you're so used to being abused when you were kids. So when you are upbringing, you think you are okay. If people mistreated you or treat you wrongfully or things like that, you almost tend to justify for them. There's a reason for them to do that. So, I thought for the longest time, for myself to come out that childhood. Of course, I moved up very early, and of course, I grew up in a way I'm on my own in early stage, and I believe there are many of you who still don't know what to do and stuck there, right? Because you could be where I was when I was a kid. I got nowhere to go. That's the only place I can be, right? So I moved up quite early, and then when I was on my own, I think due to the amount of domestic violence that I had when I was a kid, I thought the best way to protect myself is to make myself strong. So we are not talking just mentally strong, I'm also talking about physical strong. So I would walk tough, or I would try to build muscle, or I would really train myself to make sure I'm invincible. I thought that's the best way I can protect myself. And but many of you are probably the same. Many of you who deal with domestic violence will believe the best way I can protect myself is to make myself tough. But this habit come in a flaw. The flaw is we tend to push ourselves too hard to a way sometimes we don't remember to take a break. Sometimes we don't know how to ask for help. because we believe it's so extreme, right? We're such a victim. Now we try to make ourselves to become a protector. So we thought, or we had that desire or something to really toughen ourselves up, and believing the stronger we make ourselves to be, the more we can let go of our the wounded that was created by domestic violence, right? It was not until later, until I almost later on, after I get into a spiritual journey for a really long time, I start to realize what all this time I thought I was doing the right thing was actually wrong. It's a way I start to understand why I choose such a hard childhood. I start to understand I, as a soul, maybe have never learned how to really protect myself. Maybe I have never learned how to love myself. Maybe I have never learned to appreciate myself. That's why I choose such a hard childhood for myself to grow up with the intention I want to know how to truly protect myself. I want to truly know how I can take good care of myself. So by really push myself to be strong, push myself to take in, everything I do, I got this, I got this, I got this. Even though I know I'm drained, I say, you know what, I got this, I got this. It took me a really long time to realize that was wrong. That was totally wrong. So when I start to understand that, and when I start to understand what I have done to myself was too extreme, simply too extreme, and I'm not doing it right, I start to realize, you know what, I got it now. It's not easy, but I got it now. I learned to I'm not even sure I'm in a good place to tell you how to let go or find peace with it. Sorry, not what I expected. No, I do expect it. That's why I never go there. I'm not sad for my childhood, but I'm sad because I know how it was like to feel helpless, how it was like to know nobody's out there to help you. I think I'm okay with my past now. And I start to understand what it is I want to learn from this whole thing. I think I'm here simply want to come out and share with you is I understand many of you cannot really forgive yourself yet. I know many of you cannot forgive that person yet. I'm not here to justify for them and say, you choose them. No, but I'm simply here to share from a person who gone through all that and let you know, yes, this is a hard test, but we picked this. We picked this simply with one intention is we as a soul want to know how to take really good care of this one. So if you are trapped in this right now, I don't know where you are. If you are kids, please go out and ask for help, please. Reach out. Don't think nobody care. We are in a generation, everybody care. You will find something. You will find somebody who actually care. If you are in a marriage, if you are in a relationship that you are dealing with domestic violence, please go out and ask for help. Please. It took me a really long time to finally find peace because I realized I simply don't know how to ask for help. I don't know how. I'm too afraid. I was too scared. And then I cannot leave that place because I don't know what's going to happen to me next. What I'm saying is, please step out. Please go out. Please ask for help. Please ask someone to help you. If this guy, this girl, I don't care, had domestic violence and is abusing you and you're physically hurt, you are physically hurt, please leave that place. Leave that place. The person will say, gonna hunt you down. The person say, I will find wherever you are and kill you. They will threaten you, whatever way they can. But please, you don't pick this life so you want to be abused. You simply want to learn how you can better protect yourself. Then one day, maybe you'll be like me. You're able to share your story with someone. Maybe one day you're able to help those people who is going through whatever you're going through right now. And you'll be able to help them one day. So anyway, nobody like to go to the painful childhood. Me either. I guess that's why I don't go there all the time. But if you want to ask me how do I find peace with domestic violence, number one, I start to realize it's not them, it's me. What do I want to get out of this? I start to realize the thing I want to learn is not so I train myself so tough so I had to fight everybody down. Is I have to learn to take care of myself. It's the moment I actually truly learn how to take care of myself, to know when to take break, to know to ask for help, to know when to step out, to know how to firmly say to the person, no, don't ever do that to me again. You know, that's when I start getting my power. That's when I start getting my confidence and really believe I have learned my lesson. And then that's the time I was truly okay to let my past go. So I understand many of you are stuck right now, don't know where to go, and even believe your future is dark, or even believe you cannot go anywhere because your past have weighed you down. What I'm saying is, if I can come out of it and share with you right now today, and I believe you can do that as well. So if you are a child, or if you are adult, I don't care where you are, who you are, what you are. Please reach out and ask for help. You owe yourself that one. So, you know, do that for yourself. Oh, totally not what I expected, but also expected. But anyway, just my personal experience. I mean, it may or may not apply to you all. Again, if you like what I'm doing, subscribe me on YouTube, or go to join me on Facebook, or subscribe my YouTube channel at ruowen.com. Till then, next time. Bye.